Welcome to Franchise Empires.
So there's this life cycle that a business owner goes through, and I've seen it, over 1,000 times now in franchising. You're leading up to the business before you launch. It's exciting. You're all in all the time. It's all you can think about. You then open the business and you have about a 90-day window of honeymoon where, you're excited. Some of the things that pop up that are issues aren't really that bad, but then something happens where somebody quits, the shit hits the fan. Something happens where you're like, why did I do this? And you hate your life for the next 6 months. And that's where you're regretting every minute of it. And then what we've seen, even from a revenue standpoint, is on month about 10 or 12, there's this spike in revenue where in home services, for an example, their close ratio's gotten better. Their average ticket's gotten higher. They've eliminated a bad salesperson, replaced them with a better one. They've gotten their feet underneath them, and they're getting more organized at about that month 10 or 12. And I tell candidates when you're talking to franchisees, you have to understand what phase they're in. If they're in the first 90 days, you're going to have a lot of excitement. If you talk to them at month 6 through 9, they're probably going to be pretty frustrated. And then in month 10 or 12, you're going to get a really good perspective of what it's like. So you got to make sure you take each one of those with a grain of salt.
That's very, I've never heard anyone break it down like that. I've had franchisees in the show, and they obviously have said hey, there's a learning curve. And it's not all sunshine and rainbows from day one. But it's just good. Again, back to the expectations, right? For folks to really think about that, you're probably going to have some shit moments. So, you might as well just prepare for that reality.
Right. Things are going to go wrong, and, how you deal with those and how you react is, what makes you an effective business owner.
Yeah, definitely.